Hello and welcome to February 19th. Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again, like we did way back when. They use Augustine's ingredients.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
You're watching Nctv45, leading Penn, Ohio.
Good afternoon as we come to you a little later in the day on Saturday. And welcome to Nctv45 Newswatch. Before we go any further, I want to just wish the happy birthdays out there. And here you go. Today's birthdays: Steve Fornatero, Marianne Rowland, Joe Stefano, Deborah Freed, Amy Rogan, Dana Ryan Kuzatrone, Bill Aiken, Patricia Jones. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. And by all means, celebrate the rest of the weekend. And if, celebrate on Monday too. It's President's Day. Here you go. Things going on right now, and down in Pittsburgh, they have a pierogi festival. So I wonder what your favorite pierogi is. Mine probably jalapeno. And so they have a lot down there. Visit the Hilton Garden Inn, Pittsburgh South Point. Well, today, Image Dragons and Mercury World Tour. This is a PPG Paints Arena. That's a mouthful. Shelby Bar tonight at 9 o'clock has their online covers. And today, matter of fact, starting in just a little bit, it's a pool tournament and chili cook-off. And that at the Eagles. Happening right now, City Church of Newcastle, Lego Family Movie event. And chili cook-off at the Moose tomorrow at 1. So a lot of great type things going on. JC, that's Juvenile Characteristics, they're at the Elks Club in Greenville. And don't forget, today at the Sons of Italy, Celestial Overdrive and Snarfunkel. Also, down in Elwood City, the Eldorado Bands at Kohler Brew Pub. So, some great things happening there. Today at 2 p.m., don't forget, Love Theme Heart and Craft Cookie Party. And Vinte Say is having a 70s groove night with Fiola Entertainment. And that's tonight at 7. That sounds like a wine and pizza bar. That's a great idea. So check excuse me, check out some of those great events and just enjoy. And getting to some local news as we move through. It's 20 degrees and very cold outside. I want to give you that. Now, first responders will be receiving $120,000 in grant funding. This, the Hickory Township Volunteer Fire Department gets 15, Mahoning Township gets 15, the Shannick gets 15,000. Okay, New Wilmington, 15,000. North Beaver, 15,000. Shenango Area Fire District, 30,000. And Union Township Volunteer Firemen's Association, 15,000 in grant money. And supporting housing needs for vulnerable residents, a grant of $500,000 will help ensure Pennsylvania's vulnerable residents right here in Lawrence County, as Lawrence County Community Action Partnership will be using the funding for a program that provides rehabilitation services, including safety repairs to the elderly, disability, and COVID susceptible residents. How does that kind of break down? I thought they had it there and they didn't. So we'll kind of move on. The governor's proposed increase in public school funding would bring these increases to the school districts across, and I'm going to say across Lawrence County. And here are some proposed numbers. Laurel, an additional $367,300, which is a 4.8% increase. Okay, they will get $48,300, a 5.7% increase for special ed. Mohawk District, an additional $795,100, which is a 7.8% increase for basic education, and $109,000, which is an 8.8% increase for special education. Neshannock Township School District, an additional $413,600, which is a 12.3% increase for basic education, and an additional $84,700, which is almost a 12% increase for special education. The Newcastle Area School District, an additional $6.9 million, which is a 26.5% increase for basic education, and an additional $70,100 for special education, almost a 3% increase there. Shenango Area School District, $579,700, which is a 7.7% increase for basic education, and an additional $108,000, which is almost 12% increase for special ed. Now, Union Area School District, $419,100 for basic education, an 8.5% increase, and an additional $104,400, which is an 18.9% increase for special education. Wilmington, an additional $414,300, which is 7.13% increase for basic education and $96,000 for special education, and 8.8, almost 9% increase. The proposed funding increases for the Newcastle area school district include $2.1 million in the level funding, which is provided to benefit historically underfunded districts. Of course, this is a proposed initiative and nothing has come yet. The United Way of Lawrence County, why they're having a partnership with Penn State Extension, home buyer classes. The classes are designed to educate, inform interested residents on proposed purpose of purchasing a home, and anyone is welcome to attend. The session will be reviewed and accessing your credit report, and you'll be able to facilitate by Craig Gal Young, United Way County, and Darlene Sansone from the Penn State Extension. The classes will be held on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8, starting March 1st and going to March 29th at the Presbyterian Church, 125 North Jefferson Street, right here in Newcastle. Before we go to sports, we wish Alex McCoy good luck, as he is no longer with Lawrence County Regional Chamber of Commerce. Special thanks went to Mr. McCoy for his service and wishes. Best wishes in the future endeavors. The board of Lawrence County Regional Chamber of Commerce and the Lawrence County Economic Development Corporation and Lawrence County Regional Chamber of Commerce Foundation are in the Forward Initiative and subsequently evaluate Lawrence plan. So that moving forward. Now we're going to take this break, head over to sports, and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Well, you know, ESPN put out the top 68 teams that they thought would be in the tournament. They listed the Notre Dame Fighting Irish at 48, and they said they have a very legitimate shot to win the ACC title. They're tied with Duke, so stay tuned for that as we get and take a look at what's going on a weekend where tournament action starting the first part of March. So here you go. Needless to say, there's going to be a ton of games. We're just going to try to give you an hour by hour because it'll go for 12 hours from 12 to midnight. TCU at Baylor, ESPN2, that's at noon. And Illinois at Michigan State, that's at noon on ESPN. Fox has Xavier at UConn. On the Plus, Tulsa at South Florida. Now, Atlantic 10 games will be on the Plus, and LaSalle at UMass at 12 noon. So I wanted to mention that. 1 o'clock, Kentucky, they're at home against Alabama, CBS. Notre Dame at 1 o'clock takes on Wake Forest. This is a very important game. ACC Network. And there's only 4 games remaining, folks, just to let you know. Dayton's going to be at St. Joe's at 1 o'clock on the Plus. That will bop you into the 2 o'clock hour. Auburn at Florida. Auburn, a contender for the national title. That on ESPN. And as you get to the 2:30, Iowa at Ohio State. But then at 3 o'clock, Clemson at Louisville, ACC Network. Come down to 4 o'clock, Tennessee at Arkansas, ESPN. As you continue through that day, and a lot of 4 o'clock games. St. Francis of Brooklyn at St. Francis of Pennsylvania. Virginia Tech at home against North Carolina, ESPN2. And that's going to bop you over to the 5 o'clock hour. And it just continues. Georgetown and Villanova on Fox at 5 o'clock. Getting to the 6 o'clock hour, Florida State at Duke. Important one for Duke. That on ESPN. Remember, them and Notre Dame tied. 6 o'clock, Duquesne at St. Bonaventure, ESPNU. And then 7 o'clock, Old Dominion at Western Kentucky. That on the Plus. Princeton at Yale, 7 o'clock. That on the Plus. Columbia at Dartmouth. That at 7 o'clock on the Plus. Cornell at Harvard, 7 o'clock on the Plus. UIC, they just played Youngstown State. They're playing Robert Morris at 7, that on the Plus. So Ivy League games on the Plus. West Virginia, let's go Mountaineers. They're at home taking on number 6 Kansas. 8 o'clock ESPN. Now, to the 9 o'clock hour you go. Number 1 Gonzaga, they're at home against Santa Clara. At 10 o'clock, Oregon at Arizona. And just a whole bunch of West Coast. Washington at UCLA at 10 o'clock. And then your nightcap, San Diego State at Fresno State, CBS Sports Network. Now that's a bunch of basketball. And what you should know is that this is the weekend for the NBA All-Star Game. Team Durant versus Team LeBron, that's on Sunday. I'm not a big fan. When you make the players bigger than the game, don't think it's a good idea. Now, let's head over to hockey. And once again, everything on the Plus except one game. And that's the NHL Network. I'll tell you about it. So here you go with your Saturday matchups. 1 o'clock, Colorado at Buffalo. That's on the Plus. Edmonton at Winnipeg. That's on the Plus. Boston at Ottawa. That's on the Plus. Here you go. St. Louis at Toronto. NHL Network. That at 7 o'clock. So 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You go to 9 o'clock. It's the Kings at Arizona. ESPN Plus. Seattle at Calgary. 10 o'clock ESPN Plus. And Anaheim at Vancouver. ESPN Plus. Head over to Cedars. Get some great food. And by all means, enjoy the games. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. The road has many selections that will intrigue your mind, from science fiction to just about anything. Remember, reading expands your mind, allows for creative thinking, and helps improve concentration. Go to Cousins Books for the best selection. It's Cousins Books, inside Bill's Sandwich Shop.
You're watching Nctv45, leading Penn, Ohio.
Welcome back to Nctv45, and hopefully you're having a great afternoon. 20 degrees outside, and as you take a look and a gander, there's the parking lot across the way. You can see a little bit of the sunshine and a look at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. Don't let that blue sky fool you. It's a little cold out there, and a beautiful shot nevertheless. And Scottish Rite Cathedral, beautiful building. We've got a special coming up, and we'll let you know more about that as we go on through the week. Now, remember, PennDOT driver's license photo centers are closed for President's Day. It's Washington's birthday. They're closed today and will be closed through Monday the 21st. I'm sure maybe George would be real happy knowing that somebody's having a white cell on his birthday. And there's always a George Washington cell, and I just thought that was humorous. The Pennsylvania Department of Military and Veteran Affairs is pleased to announce its virtual Veterans Town Hall series. The series will provide information to nearly 800,000 veterans with a convenient platform to learn and ask questions about the program's benefits earned through military service. It starts March 16th, 5 to 6:30. And how to access it? Well, just go to the Pennsylvania Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, and you'll be able to do that. The Agriculture Secretary reminds dog owners licenses are the responsibility and protection for your pet. Licensed dollars support the Bureau of Dog Law Enforcement, which reunites lost licensed dogs with their families and gets unlicensed strays to shelters. Inspects Pennsylvania kennels, investigates illegal kennel operators, pays farmers whose livestock are attacked by stray dogs, coyotes, and protects the public from investigating dog bites. So get your dog license. The Department of Drug and Alcohol Programs announced $15 million in grant funding for substance abuse disorder. The department announced that more than $15 million in grant funding for stabilization payments to substance abuse disorder, SUD treatment providers to assist the pandemic-related expenses. We know that COVID-19 pandemic has had a negative effect on the entire drug and alcohol field, including individuals who struggle with the disease and the addiction, those providing life-saving services, said Secretary Jen Smith. Now it's time to take a gander at weather. 20 degrees out there. And it's overcast, but not totally, because you're getting some sun as we took a look. 57% humidity, winds from the northwest to 22, gusting to 32. The dew point, 7 degrees, visibility 10 miles, and the wind chill 4. Now we're going to take a look and go to Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll be right back after this.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key, make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Yes, sir. I really know, and I've been told 4-star pizza is to behold. Stromboli's Pizza Rolls and Specialties. You see 4-star pizza. Yes, sirree. You want to go to 4-star subs and salads, drinks, and more. Pizza and fresh baked subs. 1506 Old Butler Road, Newcastle, 724-656-9222. Out the door. Go to 4-star now. And they deliver, too.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's low of 18, and you know, the snow flurries and all about, as we had rain and then break it into snow. And why, there you go, the Scottish Rite Cathedral. How is your Saturday looking? The first half of the weekend, and after that we got all pumped up with that warm weather, and then we got that snowy Friday. Your Saturday, the snow's going to be coming to an end, but on local radar, there you see it as it looms large. And well, here's the national scene. There you can see the precipitation right out behind us, and that's going to pass through and set us up for, I don't want to say a bad weekend, just a little bit snowy, and then we'll get through it. Here you go. So a lot of people off for President's Day. Things are going to get better in a hurry. Your Saturday, After last night's 18 degrees with snow flurries about, snow before 10 and then gradually becoming mostly sunny, a high of 31. The sunshine will feel good. Snow comes to an end. Now, that's not to say Saturday night it won't be cold. Mostly clear on 13. Your Sunday, sunshine and 45. Now, Sunday night, partly cloudy, a low of 33. Your Monday, Washington's birthday and President's Day, partly sunny, high of 54. We'll take it. Monday night, rain likely after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy, 40 degrees. Chance of rain is 70%. Now, the rain continues to wash everything away on Tuesday with a high of 57, 90% chance of rain. Now, Tuesday night, rain likely, a low of 35. Be careful of the icy spots, 60% chance. And then we get into Wednesday. Mostly cloudy, 48 on Wednesday. Chance of rain, but rain will turn off in the morning and then we'll just go to cloud cover. And then Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 21. Thursday, here we go again, folks, 37, mostly cloudy degrees and a 30% chance of snow flurries and rain and precipitation. So that'll kind of build in there. So not bad temperature-wise, just got to be leery of the ice that could be out there as those temperatures rise and fall. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break and hear from these great people who would like to hear from you. Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. Make sure as you go out and about today, you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of television, why, you tell them this.
Nctv45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're Nctv45, the train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, and remember, you can always catch us on Nctv45.com. If you can't find some, it's right there. Make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon. Oh, and by the way, Mass is on this afternoon, so don't forget to catch that.